Well, I was going to make a video showing different kinds of trees and disease and whatever else today, and then today turned into another clusterfuck. This is the road that we were initially hoping to drive down, and then later hoping to quad down. But there's you know, at the end of the day, when they say, all right, plant the road out. It's awful. And I regret every road I've ever planted out because it makes everything else that comes after planting, and there's lots that comes after planting, so much more difficult. Like, look at this. There's this pine tree just right in the middle of the road. Can't drive down this road. It's ridiculous. And this is also a bit of a rare block. It's 17 years old. 17 years since they planted it. And that's a long time. Way too long. Such a long time. Like 12. 12 is old. And but yeah, this place is a bloody disaster. They came in 3 years ago and they brushed it. So they came in and tried to cut down all the hardwoods. They did it across 80 hectares of this block, which is substantial. They just did a terrible job of it. They missed massive areas. They cut down areas that had hardwoods, but no pine in them. And so, like, why would you brush an area that has no pine? It's not going to help it pass. And then they're covered in these things. You see that? All these little nodules, little lumps. It's not bad when they're on the branch. It's DSG. It's a kind of rust that kills trees. And so long as it's only on the branch, it'll just snap the branch off. But the infection rate in here is pretty ridiculous. And there's also lots of DSC. I'm trying to see one now. There's one. This stuff is, in the early spring, it's bright orange, like neon orange. And this, that's DSC. Just looks like, I don't know, scabs. And, oh, there's another one. Now that we're in early August, by early August, all of the orange has disappeared. And oh, there's more. Anyway, if DSC especially, because it typically only does grow on the main stem, well, it kills the tree. It takes years sometimes, but it'll eat its way through and then it'll snap off. So we can't take them and count them as a good tree. Now, sometimes they do survive, but for the 1% or whatever of the times that it will survive, we don't even take that into consideration. If it's got DSC on it, we count it as dead. If it's got DSG on the main stem, so see this here? This is DSG right there. It's not on the main stem, but there's no space. So if this nodule was out here, if there was like 5 to 10 centimeters of space.
Okay, I'm done and I will be heading back. I'll see you in a kilometer as the crow flies.
All right, sounds good. I'm making my way back to the quad, and I'll radio you when I get closer. But yeah, this, even though it's not on the main stem, that's close enough to the main stem, we consider that to be fatal because it will eat its way into the stem and then kill it. And yeah, so this is a cottonwood. It's got nice big leaves, and these butt ends. They're the longest butt ends, and they're sticky. When I touch them, they're sticky little buds. And cottonwood are super annoying. They don't count as a tree for our purposes ever, but they do overtop the trees that we do like. And if there is a cottonwood too close by a pine tree, and it's taller than the pine tree, well, then it's not a pine tree anymore. It's just a casualty. And that's why we do brushing. So we send in brushers to go and cut down all the cottonwood, all the aspen, all the birch. And there are all three of them in this block. But they didn't all get brushed. They didn't all get cut down. So, yeah. Pine trees are the easiest ones to identify, but they're also the sickest trees. Pine trees have more problems. Like, here's one. It's fallen down. It could be, I'm not going to take the time to actually properly diagnose it. It could be weevil, little tiny bug that likes to eat the root systems of pine trees, and then they fall over, which is not good. They don't count as a tree if they've fallen over. But yeah, I like spruce. Spruce are my favorite tree because they don't really get sick. I mean, they do, but not in the same way. For every one sick spruce tree that I find 100 sick pine. And of course, the mills just love to plant pine. It's the number one tree that gets planted. It's starting to change now. A lot more mixed species planting happening in BC, since they realized that if you just monocrop all pine, that a rust outbreak will happen, DSG, DSC, or DSS, although DSS typically, not exclusively, but typically hits older pine trees. Oh, there we go. And here's another DSG nodule. It's on the main stem. This will eat through the tree, and it will snap it off there, and then maybe one of these laterals will take over, and maybe one day it'll be a good tree. But as far as I'm concerned, for my job, it's a casualty. And so, yeah, we're done for the day, or at least done working in this area. We may go to another block, but it is about to start raining. I can see where it's raining on the mountains to the south of us. But yeah.
There's a sand pile here with thousands of footprints in it. Weird.
Sorry, what did you say?
There's a sand pile that has like thousands of footprints in it.
Neat. Anyways, this video is way too long already. Sorry for taking up your time. Give you an idea of what we get up to, though. Walking around cut blocks 10 to 17 years later, and looking for little bits of rust on trees and trying to find out if there are enough trees here or not. And so far, this block's failing. Anyways, yeah. Look, more death. More dead tree. Died of DSC. Whoop. Whoop. And now it's dead. Oh, it's got DSG on it as well. Double dead. Anyways, have a wonderful day.